Look out, here she comes, the woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell.
So I've got a little cling on this morning. It makes me laugh when he lays like this. He's like a scarf. So it was sad times this morning. Today is shopping day and we'd run out of coffee. So I just showed my tea drawer. It's my new favourite thing. I love it so much and it's got all my favourite teas, and we've also got, I've just got fluff everywhere from Echo. We need brushing. We've also got a selection of really nice coffees. They're all a bit low calorie, so they're a great option for days like today when absolute scandal happens and there's no coffee in the house. So that's what I'm going to have. I've got the, what was it, the salted toffee and macadamia mocha. So we'll see what that's like, but I'm excited for it. So this morning I'm going to do a workout. So I've been trying to do a workout every day. I believe I'm on day 5 of a 28-day challenge, and I can't remember what she's called, but it's Chloe something, so I'll leave her name on the screen. And she does 28-day challenges, and that's what I'm going to try and do. Not every day do I have the energy to do it, but I'm really trying to push myself a little bit because I do think that I feel better when I do exercise because you get all the endorphins. My battery's flashing at me, which is a great start to this vlog, so I'll see you in the next clip.
Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls, or at least I try to be. Cause I hope that I'm not
Have this carry on every single day. He's got the entire house, every surface you could imagine, but no, he wants the yoga mat. Oh, Echo.
You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. I love the things you said to me. It seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. It seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, cause you're stuck on my mind.
That is a good coffee. Does anybody else make a coffee and then they're really into it and they think, yeah, I'm really excited, but then it's so hot that you forget about it? It's still slightly warm after my workout and my shower, so I'm going to enjoy this now. Sunday is my favourite day of the entire week. I don't know why, but there's something about Sundays that just feels different. I feel like there's a different atmosphere in the air, like it just feels more relaxed and laid back. I don't know if a lot of it is to do with the fact that most of my life I've worked Sundays. Even from being younger, so being a teenager, I always was at school and I had a part-time job as a waitress, and so I always worked on a Sunday. And then growing up, every single job I've ever had that I can think of was on a Sunday. The only time I didn't work on a Sunday was when I was travelling, gallivanting around the world, but Sundays didn't really mean anything to me back then. But now there's something special about them, so I really like to enjoy them. So I'm just gonna sit here and write a little shopping list because today is shopping day. the best day of the week because it means we can eat food again. No, I'm just kidding. But we do have a need for some food today. I'm trying to use what we've already got in the house, and so work the pantry down a little bit so that we're not so stockpiled. So that's what I've been doing, but I'm kind of ready now. We're ready for some nice food. I've just been using my MyFitnessPal to check calories for the day. So I have decided to start counting calories, which I think some people frown upon that, but I think if you're trying to lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit. And if you're anything like me, I don't understand portion sizes at all, and I always tend to like richer food, so I always buy like the full fat versions of things, and I use way too much, and so I actually just horrified myself. We have lasagna most weeks. I make it for us and I make it for my dad, so side note here, we're going off on a tangent again, but we always do, don't we? My dad has MS, and I decided recently that I should start making him some food because he has carers that come in for him, but they really don't have very long to make food, maybe like half an hour. And in that time they might just make like a bacon sandwich or warm up a pizza, but I don't feel like he's getting the right nutrition. So I made it my pact that on a Sunday I will make lasagna for everybody. So he gets lasagna too, and some weeks I'm gonna make, whoa, Echo. Is there a video where Echo doesn't just try and jump on my tripod? Oh dear me. But yeah, I feel like good nutrition is a good thing, so I just pack as many veggies as I can into it, and he really, really enjoys it, so that makes me really happy too. Now what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so MyFitnessPal, so I put it in just now. What are you doing, Echo? And a quarter of a serving is 858 calories. That...
Not a quarter of a serving, a quarter of a lasagna.
A quarter of a... Oh
A
yeah.
quarter of a serving would be like...
You can tell I've not drank my coffee yet. Oh my gosh. A quarter of a lasagna, so it usually makes 4 pieces, is 858 calories. I can't even cope because usually I eat half. There's no wonder I've been piling on weight, is there? So sometimes it's good to just sit down and really, you know, get humble and realise how much you are overeating, because I definitely overeat. Oh dear. So I am still going to have lasagna because I've decided that if I count calories, I can be really reasonable about what I'm doing with the food that I'm eating. So all it means is the rest of the food for the day is just going to be a bit healthier, and I can really enjoy my dinner. And we're probably going to go for a walk this afternoon as well, which burns about, I think it's like 200 or 300 calories. So I mean, that's really good, and it's good as well to move your body. So my workout this morning was, you know, nothing really. It was, I think it was a 10-minute ab workout. So some days it's different, but today it wasn't really like a calorie burning workout. But it's not all about burning calories, it's about toning up as well. So I'm happy that it's got like a good balance. It's good for me as well because obviously with the fatigue that I feel, I can really overdo it. So if every day was just like this intense hardcore training session, I don't think that I could hack it. So I'm gonna stop blabbering and I'm gonna write this shopping list, and then we're gonna go to the shops. Just realised as well, I've managed to already spill something down myself, so that's a really good look. So I might have to clean this up or take this off, so sorry for looking like a scruff at the beginning of this video. So all plans are now on hold because Echo wants a cuddle. Cute boy.
It's like he's frozen.
So I've just been sat here stroking Echo, and then I remembered that my video goes live today, so obviously on a Sunday at 10 AM. So if you don't know my schedule, 10 AM Saturday and Sunday is when I post all my videos. Do my best to post twice a week, and eventually I'm really hoping to post 3 times a week, but we'll see. We'll take one step at a time. So yeah, that's going live basically now. So I'm gonna have, oh, that's actually perfect timing. I hate to make him move, so I just like to let him move in his own time. I feel like I'm really offending him. So I am going to watch this video go live and reply to your guys' comments, because I really love that first hour of my video. It's the most critical time, to be honest, on YouTube. The first hour to 2 hours, the most views that you get in those hours mean that the video does much better. So I obviously post the videos because I know you all enjoy them, but a big part of YouTube as well is I really want to grow and I really want to get my message out to more people. So if any of you are able to and you can watch my videos videos when they go live at 10 AM on a weekend, I would really appreciate it. And if you can't, then I would really appreciate if you could share my videos, any videos that you really enjoy, on any social media platforms, because that is really helpful as well. I've got really big goals for this year. As you guys know, I really want to hit 100,000 subscribers, and I'm about to tickle 400,000, that would be the day, 40,000 subscribers. So if you could all help me out a little bit and let's try and push my subscribers up. I'm really struggling on Instagram as well, like I don't know what I'm doing on Instagram, but it'd be amazing to get to 10,000 so that I can do the swipey uppy linky thing. That would be my ultimate dream. Anyway, I need to stop being distracted. I need to go to my video and say hello to everybody and write a shopping list. Arrived at Tesco, and as I was driving I was like, no, I forgot my face mask. I always do this. So it's just got warmer, so I was looking today and it's 12 degrees, which is actually quite warm, so it's definitely warming up compared to last time I did one of these videos. So that was what was like -1, and I had to scrape my car for ice, so it's much warmer today, so I didn't need my coat. But because of that, my mask's in my coat pocket, so here we are with no mask. So hopefully they can give me one of the, you know, disposable ones, or I'll have to buy another mask. So annoying. We've been doing this for nearly a year now. You think I would remember? Ugh, I can't believe how many people I just saw. It was like, I can't remember what the game is. It's like Chicken Run or something like that, where you like have to swerve in and out all the time. There are so many people out today walking on their bikes. It's just so nice to see. It makes driving a challenge because it's like you get round one bike and then there's another and then there's another as people crossing the road. Literally, it's like we're all hermits as soon as it starts raining, and then the sun comes out. Well, it's not even sunny today, to be fair. The rain stops, shall we say, and then there we are, we all come out crawling out of our little caves. Oh, right, let's do this shop, shall we? So I'm back from my shopping trip, and it was really successful. I managed to stay on budget, so that's really good. Echo is exploring, aren't you? Are you exploring the goods? He's obsessed when I bring the bags home. So actually, when I was putting my shopping in the car, I bumped into Dom's mum and dad, so that was really nice. It's been so sad this year how little we've been able to see of our family and friends, so I'm really hoping that Boris lifts some rules soon. Once it's safe enough, of course, but it'd be really nice to see family and friends more again. It's so weird at the minute not being able to, and it's been too long really. We had a little bit of summer where we were allowed to see people like normal, and that was so nice. But this last few months it's been really hard. Echo always tries to attack the tripod. So anyway, I thought I would show you a little food haul. So it's a healthy food haul. I'm trying to eat a lot healthier. So I'll show you some of the swaps and some of the things that I've bought. So we'll start with the healthy section because it goes downhill over here. But I've just got all the fresh fruit and vegetables. So I always try and buy mostly green vegetables. So broccoli, beans, I've got some mushrooms. So they're all a bit more lower carb. I love tomatoes, so I've got those. I bought this fresh mint, so I'm going to plant this in the garden. And then I can put this in my lemon water. Over here we have spinach and salad, and I bought these For days when I'm just like, you know, when you just can't really be bothered or you feel really under the weather. Some days I don't really have the energy or enthusiasm to cook, so I thought these would be a really good option. So it's just wild rice with vegetables, so they were really good and not very calorific, I guess, so quite healthy. And then here's the fresh fruit and veg. So I don't buy a lot, but I buy what I use, so there's actually some overflow from last week. And then I've got some chopped tomatoes, a staple in my cupboard. These are what I get for myself, so some no sugar added baked beans, and I find these are the perfect size for a portion for one person. And then I got this is my naughty thing. I got this Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream. So this is the lower fat version, so only 136 calories per 100 ml. Can never be without tuna. I got a new kitchen spray. I'd like to get a different natural one. I'm not really a fan of this wild rhubarb smell, it's very strong. We were out of coffee this morning, as I said, so I got some more coffee. We've got some mince for me and for my dad to make lasagna later. These are really, really nice, so they're actually really low calories. Where is the thing? So 2 of these little sausages is only 77 calories because they're chicken. I am looking to go to like an ethical meat supplier at some point, but I've not quite found one yet that I can afford. And then here we've got some salmon fillets and some bacon medallions. These are actually really good as well if you're trying to lose weight or just focus on not eating as much fat, so that's kind of what I'm doing. So they're brilliant. I really, really, really like these chocolate layers. They are so nice. So it's like chocolate and caramel. Really recommend. I've never tried these before, but I've heard really good things. So it's the Dr. Oetker brand. 422 calories for an entire one, so it's not huge, like this is my hand. But it looked really nice and I liked that it was tomato and pesto. So I'll try that one night when Dom's having pizza and I can join in. And then lasagna sheets, crumpets for Dom. I'm going to try these. I really love this flavour, so we'll see what these are like because they're a bit of a healthier option. What on earth are you doing, Echo? What are you doing? Hey? And then the last thing is these wraps. So I really want to make enchiladas and I've seen this really cool way of making wraps that I'll probably show you in a future video. So that's it for my food haul. Now I get the joyous job of putting it all away. Here's what the fridge is looking like now it's all in. I love a full fridge. It makes me so, so happy. So much nutrition and nutrients for the week ahead. This is where I keep my water jug so I can just come back and get it. I'm really excited because I can put some lemon and mint in here today, which is going to make it so much better than just plain water. Me ready for my lunch. I had a late lunch today because we had cottage pie for dinner yesterday, or tea. I call it tea. I'm just going to stay true to myself and call it tea, but for everyone else in the world it's probably called dinner. The last meal of the day. I had cottage pie and it was really filling and just really, I don't know, hit the spot, and both of us said today we just weren't hungry at all, so I just kept drinking water. Done my shop and now I am definitely ready for some food. So I was gonna have an English breakfast, so I was just gonna put everything under the grill and let it all cook, but I don't feel like something that heavy now, so I've decided to make this. I've seen them floating around the internet quite a lot recently. It's just a little wrap. I think it's so clever. I'm gonna try it and I'll let you know what I think, but I think this is really cool and a really easy option too. So this came to, with the crisps as well, it was 304 calories. I know calories can be triggering for some people, especially if you've struggled with disordered eating in the past. I'm just sharing it because I think it's really interesting to learn about how many calories are in food, and how many calories some foods are, which is crazy. So these wraps were actually 170 calories, the most calorific part of the meal, but I decided to not get the lower fat version. The lowest ones I could get were like 120, but I thought for the size of the wrap, I would rather have a big wrap and really enjoy my lunch, and I really don't think 300 calories is bad for a lunch, so I'm gonna really enjoy this. I just get that feeling, you know? Okay. That is really nice. If you don't work from home, you could definitely make these in the morning and then you could take them to work with you. They make such a nice lunch. It's so refreshing. I feel like because it's a bit warmer today, I'm in like a summery mood, so I just want to like eat all the summer food. But this is definitely going to be a new staple for me for lunchtime. So I just picked up this from Tesco. I really like the Tesco clothing range. I like that it's a bit tighter around the bottom, but then it has like room in the middle, because this is where I hold a lot of my weight. So I don't know, I think that's quite nice. It's not a jumper dress for once, which is bold for me. That's a very bold move, but I really like the fitted sleeve look. And as we're going to go into spring, hopefully eventually, I just want some nicer things to wear, because I'm always wearing the same things. And I think this patterning is really nice. The only thing is it's a little bit see-through, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm really happy, and I like this neckline as well. I also picked up some new trusty slippers. My old ones are, I said to Dom this morning, threadbare, and he felt really sorry for them, but they're threadbare. So yeah, these just looked really nice. You know I like my neutrals, so everything in my life is white or beige, but hey, that's just who I am and that's fine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to putting these on. They look so snuggly. Oh, they've tied them together. That's so annoying. So I decided to take my jeans off because I call jeans leg prisons. I hate them so much, and it's because I bloat a lot of the time and they're just not very comfortable. So just for being around the house, I like things like this. This is just a pair of neutral coloured tracky bottoms, and then this, but this just looks much more put together as well. I really need to get a new full length mirror since the last one fell down the stairs. I forgot to buy another one. So I want to have a real talk for a sec and just talk about how I've been feeling about myself and my body. This is kind of more like a video about myself and my health journey, so a lot of you were really interested. It was a while ago now, I think it was either back in December or November potentially, when I did my first fitness video about my journey to health, and I'm not there yet. And it's been a bit of like a up and down roller coaster, but I feel like this week I've been back on it really good. Definitely tracking what I'm eating has helped a lot, and I'm excited for each day now. I'm excited to think about what I can have, and I basically pre-plan what I'm going to eat for the entire day at the beginning of the day, so then I know exactly what I'm doing, and if I want to swap things around then I can, but at least I know what I'm aiming for, and that's really helped me to stay on track as well. So definitely feeling better, a lot less inflamed, and just a lot healthier and lighter. I've been in a rut with my wardrobe. Since I did my last declutter, I've barely worn anything in it, so I do think I need, oh my gosh, it's so noisy out there today. I definitely need to do another declutter at some point because I'm just not wearing most of the stuff in there, and I just have to accept that. One thing that's been good about lockdown is you can always wear loungewear, but soon enough we're going to be let free again, and then I'm going to need to go out in public. So I really need to start thinking about my wardrobe and try and create more of a capsule wardrobe, so I have nice things to go out in as well. My trouble is the bottom half, so I just need to find some nice trousers and jeans that actually fit, because although I want to fit into my other pair of jeans, I don't fit yet. So looking after yourself in the interim, that's really important too, and something that's really easy to not do or to forget. So my pair of workout leggings actually has a giant hole in, so I've been putting off getting some more because I thought, well, if I do what I want to do and I lose weight, they're not going to fit anymore. But the point is if you can't do the workouts or go out and do exercise because you've got holes in your clothes, it's time to buy new clothes. This is much of a bit of a sit down chat to myself as much as it is to you guys. So yeah, I just thought I would sit and just talk about that because a lot of you probably can relate. I'd like to know if you can and how you're doing with your health journey. A lot of you started at the same time as me. I find that these challenges really help, you know, to get yourself motivated, keep yourself on track. So yeah, I think the biggest difference for me has been the water intake. That's made a huge difference on my energy levels in general. I still have my odd day or odd week or odd month, but on the whole, I feel like we're slowly on the uphill, which is what we want to be. I have a goal to be at a healthier weight for my body by June, so hopefully by June I'll feel comfortable in my skin and in my clothes, because going into summer I just want to feel like myself again, so that's the goal. So these are an absolute hit, they're so comfy. It's so long since I've had slide on slide off slippers that I kind of forgot how it feels to not have the back part. I feel so like exposed, I don't know, it's weird, but they're really comfy, so highly recommend. I'm not sure how long they'll last, but I'm hoping they'll last a little while. Our floors are freezing in this house, so it's nice to have some slippers. Even in summer I think I'll wear them. Right, now to resurrect the kitchen. So now I've eaten, I feel much better. I feel like I'm ready to take on the world. I'm having a really good day today, which is really nice, and I'm happy that I've been able to film on a day when I feel really good, because usually I film when I'm not feeling up to it because I've let the week get away without me and then I'm in a massive rush to get these videos out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly put this bolognese on to cook so that it can be simmering down all afternoon. I might catch up with some family and catch up with my favourite YouTubers as well, and then later on this evening I'll continue making the lasagna, because lasagna and cottage pie are like these multi-step processes, aren't they? It takes so long. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now, is make the bolognese. So if you want to find a recipe, I won't share it in this video, but I will link a video that I did share the recipe in. It's my own personal secret recipe and it's really, really delicious. It makes a really rich and delightful bolognese sauce. So before I do that, I'm actually going to wash up these pots. It seems stupid to wash up and then cook, but I find it's easier to cook if I've got a tidy kitchen to start with. I wanted to speak about this. So I mentioned this in my last video, but I know not all of you watch my cat videos. So this is from Cosy Home and it's a beautiful soap dispenser. So I've got washing up liquid in this one and I have another one that has hand soap in. So I love it. It looks so nice, and one day when my kitchen's all renovated, it's just going to fit in so well. Look at the paint. Needs to do a bit of work in here, but I love it. I think it looks really pretty, it's really elegant, and it works so well as well. So the afternoon flew away and I just had a really good natter to my nana and my mum. It's so nice catching up with them, and now I'm going to make the cheese sauce for my lasagna and put my lasagna together. It's 50 grams of butter, 100 grams of grated cheese and 500 mils of milk and 4 tablespoons of plain flour, and all you do is put the flour, milk and butter into a pan and you just stir it until it gets thick, and then once it's thick you pour the cheese in and that's it, done. The secret to this is you need to put garlic granules in. That just takes it up a whole new level, and that's how you make cheese sauce. So I'm going to do that now and then I'm going to start to make my lasagna, the best part of making lasagna. we're back from our walk and I'm going to have a nice dessert. So I've got this Fibre One bar, so they're only 90 calories and I really actually do like these. I prefer these to like a chocolate bar or anything like that. So I'm going to put that in my bowl and pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds so it goes all warm. And I'm going to spoil myself tonight and I'm going to have this chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. I've got to figure it out because it's in millilitres. I mean, who measures in millilitres? But I think on here there is grams, so I'm just going to make sure that I don't overdo it because it's quite calorific. And then together, I think that's going to be a really delicious dessert. So here's my dessert. It looked much nicer before it started melting, but the brownie was hot, so it was inevitable with my ice cream. I'm really looking forward to this. So I thought I would just show you guys, for anyone who is looking at trying to lose some weight or just focusing on what food to eat. My goal is between 1,200 and 1,400 calories a day. So if I do more exercise, obviously I eat more, but I think for my body size, when I actually eat intuitively, I don't eat as much as I would do if I was just kind of winging it, just overeating and getting into weird eating habits. So yeah, this is everything I ate today. For anybody who was wanting to copy any recipes or anything like that. And my Fitbit tracker, I can show you that as well. So I actually did quite a lot of steps today, which I'm really proud of. I did get quite a good sleep. So that brings us to the end of today's vlog. I'm gonna enjoy my dessert. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it made you feel cozy. I hope it inspired you. If you're on a healthy eating journey too, healthy eating doesn't just need to look like salads and vegetables the whole time, you know, it's just about balance and finding moderation. So I tend to binge eat quite a lot, which is not a good thing, but I think that doing it this way I can really keep track of what I'm doing and keep myself full rather than forgetting to eat or overeating at some point and then feeling like you don't need any food after that. I think this is a much better way for me personally, so I'd like to know what you guys do and how you lose weight when you want to lose weight, or how you maintain weight as well. You know, it's just about healthy lifestyle changes, I think, and that's the best thing about this, is once you kind of learn the portions you can just eyeball it and go from there. So that's what I'm looking forward to, but until then I'm going to keep myself very accountable. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will be probably uploading another vlog next week because I'm really enjoying filming them and I've been getting really good feedback from you guys. Just got this little guy creeping around at my feet. I know not all of you want videos of Echo and some of you don't want any videos of me, so I'm just trying to find a good balance of the two, and thank you for your patience while I figure it all out. So we're going to go now. We hope you have a really lovely evening or rest of your day, and we'll speak to you all in the next video. Bye!